Hey everybody, I am just going to, wow, my cat just jumped down the window as I start the video. I'm going to give you tips and tricks for setting up the WXM M5 bundle today. So I've just got kind of a list of things I'll rattle off. I'll try and section the video into little sections so you can go down for whatever you're having issues with. And Zoe says hello. She has a knack for ruining every video I make. Okay, so sections, we'll talk about the M5, that's this guy, the little IoT device. We'll talk about the station, obviously that is this guy. We will talk about how to set up a Metamask wallet, get it connected to Polygon so you're ready to go. Although it's not something you really need to do yet. In fact, I don't think I've even set mine up yet. I'll make some links in the video of where to find documentation and help guides and stuff like that. And I'll sprinkle in some tidbits, things that kind of have caught up a few people, just random bits of information. So if you just have this really random question, that'll probably be at the end. Okay. So, yeah, first off, you open the box, you get this device, you plug it in. So there's the USB-C, that's the charging port, and then these guys are where you're gonna hook in cables. It does come with so blue is LoRa, and then gray is GPS, and this bottom one is a battery block. It comes with an antenna for LoRa, but you don't need that. That's only if they decide to switch how the software works. So it has like a built-in antenna or whatever. And then GPS is where we're gonna plug in GPS so you can get located. So yeah, you turn it on, you take the screen, this isn't going to show up good here on this camera, but you swipe that way, right? And then you'll see the screen just like on this guy right here. You'll reset your Wi-Fi, if I remember correctly, it like gives you a link that you follow on your phone or something like that. Anyways, it's very straightforward. Give it the Wi-Fi for your house. Tidbit. The M5 only works on 2.4 gigahertz, so if you have your network set up to only support whatever the other one is, 4.8 or whatever, then you will need to set up a new network that's 2.4. Okay, and then, I don't know why this is step 3, it's like, really you should do step 4 next. You've got the device, you've got Wi-Fi, so this Wi-Fi should be green, and the WXM network should be green, and the GPS signal should be red. So your GPS antenna is this guy, this little square, and so plugging it in is that little port that I showed you before, the circle port. Just click it in there. A lot of people were scared to use much force on this, but you definitely want to hear it click. Let me see if I can make that noise for you. There, you heard the click at the end. And then you should get a signal. It can take a few minutes, so go to the bathroom or start working on the weather station setup, which we'll go over next. While I was doing that, importantly, this guy, you want the gray thing with labels and stuff down on the ground. So that's the way it works best. If you're still not getting a signal after 5 or 10 minutes, you can take this guy and put it outside. Also, you'll notice that this is on and not plugged in, so it does have a battery. So you can charge it, and then if you just need to troubleshoot GPS, you can take the whole thing outside if it's not, convenient next to a charging spot or whatever. And also, just so you know, this is magnetic, so I have mine live on my fridge. That way I can check the weather whenever I grab food. Anyways, okay, so then you go here. I believe you can do this on the app now. They were having some issues, so I just did it this way. And you sign up somehow. Wow, I really don't remember how I signed up. Let's see. Huh. They might have disabled the web version now. So I would definitely first go to Google Play. It's called WXM. It should be pretty straightforward to find that. But that is weird. I'll leave a comment below what I figure out if they're not letting you do it through the web anymore. Anyways, it's just a normal sign up form. Click it in, send it off, and then importantly, the approval process is manual. So it says you'll get an email, but if you do it on a weekend, you're not going to get the email until Monday maybe. Depends on if Nikos is feeling generous enough to go waste his Sunday afternoon helping beta testers get going. So, okay. That is that. Yeah, one last thing. When you have your M5, so I had some issues on mine, and if you swipe, your finger goes to the right, so the screen goes to the left or whatever, you'll get this little info screen, and that has a serial number. It says S/N, and then like 2 characters, colon, 2 characters, colon, 2 characters, colon. Write that down. So when I plugged in my GPS antenna, and so do this right at the beginning, sorry. When I plugged in my GPS antenna, my M5 went like wacky. Eventually got it sorted just by like restarting it in some funky way. But I was having some serious issues, and the first thing that Nikos wanted to help out was the serial number so that he could like force an update on his end. So yeah, really good idea to write down the serial number. Alright, I think that is it for the M5 setup. Next we will go to the station setup. So one of the reasons why it's annoying that they have the station as step 3 here, I know it's just installing the batteries, but once I was doing the station, I kind of wanted to do the station. And once you have the weather vane and the wind cups on, this thing is really hard to set down. So how I have it set down on the desk is I have this random box, and then it's like sitting, oh, wrong side, under here. That's a better angle. I have it sitting under here so that nothing's like hitting, but you really don't want to mess up the weather vane and wind cups because they're pretty sensitive instruments. So I would recommend to do this last and do it all at once. So the batteries go right here. Okay, so this is where the U-bolts go, and this is where the batteries go, where there's all this label stuff. Let's get that a little closer. There you go. Yeah, just unscrew that screw, put 2 AA's in, and then the U-bolts come in a package, and you can see, you know, it's pretty simple. You just put this bracket along and then stick the U-bolt. Wow, I'm doing really bad at this. Stick the U-bolt in here. There's a little groove on this black thing, and then this other U-bolt. Do that second because it's the groove that'll keep everything held together well. Okay, and then wind cups are very straightforward. You just pop them on. Notice that the wind cups are on the same side as this black top of the rain cup, and that's important because the wind cups will actually go on either side. The wind vane will only go on this side. It's like a semicircle, and this one's a full circle. So you can't actually, if you get both of them on, you've done it right. Like you can't really get it messed up, but it'll save you some hassle if you just put the wind cups with the blue rain or the black rain cup. And then the wind vane, it is important to note. So what it does is you just slide it on, and then you use this screw. It has a little notch on the inside, and I'm too lazy to take it off for you, but it has this little notch, and the screw will just sit right in there and keep it in. Some people's, there's been a lot of variability with this wind vane. Some people's is so tight on that they don't feel like they need a screw. I'd recommend you screw it anyways, because you don't really want to put this on your roof and then have this fall off, and then you have to go take care of it. I had to do significantly more force to get this to actually bite onto that little notch than I expected. So don't be afraid to give a little bit of force, and it's really awkward because it's like twisting. So you just kind of grab it with 2 fingers on the back so that it stays flat, and then pushing with the other hand. So I'd recommend doing this before the cups, because then you can lay it like on its side while you do that. It's a lot easier. And Greg noted, and I think some other people have had issues, that the hole for the screw wasn't actually all the way bored out. So that also gives some difficulty. Again, I think they just pushed a little bit harder and then it worked. Okay, last thing on the station. Also, it's been up for like a week, and look how dirty it is. Man, Utah air, when it rains a little bit, you just get so much dirt. Anyways, this solar panel right here is covered by a sticker that says reset the device. Take that sticker off. You do not need to worry about resetting the device. Nobody's had issues. That's like a manufacturer thing that they say. And then the last two things, this right here is a bubble level, so you'll want the bubble to be in the red circle to make sure it's level. And right here, you can see it says west. You can't really see on this camera, but there's a little arrow pointing towards west. Okay, so when you go to set it up, you take your phone and you just lay it on the surface flat with a compass app, and then north will point this way. So like, if you've got the wind vane pointed, along with the wind cups and everything, north is pointing that way. And so they want you to align that arrow with west. So this would be west, this would be north. I think they want true north, not magnetic north. Honestly, this is not my forte. But yeah, if you find that your app was an option, set it to true north. Okay, that is it for the station setup. Alright, put that in its little precarious place. Let's see, last thing, Metamask wallet setup. So I'm just going to pull up a fresh browser. And we're going to go Metamask Chrome extension. I will put these links in the description. When you're doing anything with crypto, you want to be really careful that you're doing the right link, because people will put like Google ads with fake links and then they'll steal everything from you and stuff. So yeah. Okay, Metamask. Remove from Chrome. So I've already got it installed, but you can install. You can see 10 million plus users, 2,500 stars. That's the way you know you don't have a fake one. And let's see, incognito. How do I access my... Maybe I can't do this incognito. Let's see what it says. Okay. Looks like I can't do this incognito. So I will go ahead and go on Firefox and do it there. Since I already have a wallet set up, it's not going to show you the setup instructions very well. And I have logged in on Metamask before on Firefox, so we're just going to have to get that taken care of. Yeah, honestly, I just want to make a new wallet. Wow, I'm sorry, my cat is going wild. So I make these videos and then I'm talking a bunch and my cat just freaks out. Why are you talking at nothing? Okay, I recommend doing it on Chrome. I mean, I just like Chrome, but yeah, you can go here, install Metamask for Firefox. Perfect. Firefox browser add-ons is what it's called instead of extensions. Add this guy. It's wigging out. Welcome to Metamask. Let's get set up. Create a wallet. Some tips and tricks. Make a new password. Sure. Thanks, Firefox. Store that password somewhere safe. I use LastPass, or I use KeePass. LastPass is also good. A lot of people like LastPass. And then here's the really important part. There's this 12-word phrase called the secret recovery phrase. It's basically a super password that will, if somebody gets onto that, then they can take control of your wallet. So keep it somewhere safe and keep it forever, because if you forget the password, you can't contact some company to get your account back. You either have that phrase or you do not. I thought I clicked show phrase, which I wouldn't care about only because this is just, I'm never going to use this wallet again. But it didn't, it just went to the next screen. So now I don't have my recovery phrase, which would be terrible. If that happens to you, do not continue using this wallet. Delete it, start a new one until you have the recovery phrase. That is like so important. Incredibly important to get that seed phrase and then keep it safe. Okay, so now you have your MetaMask and you can see, okay, I have so much Ethereum. Well, we don't really want Ethereum. We're going to be on Polygon. So Ethereum is a blockchain. Polygon is another blockchain that's like Ethereum, but a lot cheaper because it has a lot less traffic. Okay. So what we need to do is, if you click right here, you can see your networks, and we need to add Polygon network. Now, I will put info for this network in here. What you should put in here to add Polygon, but my favorite way of adding Polygon is just going to sushi.com. This is a decentralized app that works on Polygon as well as Ethereum. And then you can connect to your wallet. So you'll see this little pop-up. Okay, connect. And then right here where it says Ethereum, sorry, I didn't mean to click there. Where it says Ethereum, you want to click on Polygon, and you'll get this little pop-up. It says, allow this site to add a network. Matic and Polygon are synonymous. They changed names to have a more marketable name to Polygon, I think. And there you can see all the details that we needed. You click approve and switch network. And now you are on the Polygon network. And if you go onto your MetaMask, you have the Matic network. So you can switch between Ethereum and Matic. So if you're ever on Ethereum, you will not see your WXM show up. The other thing is that you'll notice you don't want Matic, you want WXM token. So what you do is you would import token. Now this token doesn't exist yet, but let's see, some other token. I've never heard of any of these. Okay, AVAX, sure. I wonder if there's an easy way for me to see from here. No. Okay. Sunflower token address. I've never interacted with this token, but I know that it's on Polygon. So let's just see if we can get that address. So this will like be in the Discord and official resources, the address for the smart contract which dictates the token. And then you would go import tokens, and like it's smart enough to know this is Sunflower Farm token. Import tokens. Great, now you see that you have 0. So then you'd have WXM, and then the count would go up as you get more. So that is how you get your MetaMask set up. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, we look good, yeah. And then I'll make another video when there's the actual token, basically doing the same process, just in case anybody forgets. Don't stress it too much yet. You're not getting tokens yet. It doesn't really matter that it's set up. And that is all I had for this video. So thank you guys.